Hey, we're live on YouTube.
Cool. Can you hear me?
No, we can't see it yet. We're a few minutes behind. Just go ahead and get started. It'll catch up.
All right,
It'll be
it's
way
live.
better than if it was me hosting. So,
All right, so it says we're live.
all right. Well, welcome to the Yellow Tiger Jailbreak Listening Party. In case you're wondering, like, what happened, my internet just crapped out, and so I've got no ability to host at the speeds that we need to be able to make this a quality endeavor. So, Jamie opened up OBS for the first time in 6 months to make it possible for us to just accomplish our mission, which was to go live and share the new track with you. I think the last time that we did this, we had kind of played the track and then talked about it as a band and played it again throughout that conversation just to try to give everybody kind of a heads up of where we were at. So you're going early, Jamie.
What's that?
I can hear the track now.
Oh, I can't on my end. Let me pause it. Pull it back.
Yeah, it didn't even start at the beginning. That song was so excited to get out of the gate.
Already playing in the background because I added the media and it's playing, but I can't hear it on my end for some reason. So I don't know that it's playing without watching the stream on YouTube.
Got it. Yeah, I've muted the stream now on YouTube so that way I won't get distracted by hearing it.
So so we're live. Everyone's watching. Or I'm not sure how many people are everyone, but
everyone who's here is watching.
Everyone in the world is watching us right now.
all right. It'll be saved and put up later. People can laugh at our technical. Actually, I would say technical ineptitude, except at the same time, I'm also going to say that, for less than 5 minutes of not having any of this stuff set up, having a live stream going from my end, I think I'm just going to toot my own horn. Thank you very much.
You should, Jamie. Again, I was ready on time, but then we just didn't have a great internet connection. And then we had to get Jamie set up, which is for having zero preparation is incredible. So this is what rock and roll is all about right here, ladies and gentlemen. It is. Ozzy Osbourne said it's not going to be perfect, and he was right. So, Jamie, you got the tuba?
Toot my own horn, except I don't have a mouthpiece up here. That's too bad. Actually, my neighbors will probably be happy I don't have a mouthpiece up here. But I was just going to toot my own horn.
That's great, Jamie. That's super cool. So I guess we should.
I keep a tuba in my living room. Thank you very much.
As everyone should. Do you think everybody would like to hear the track and hear us talk about the track?
Yeah. Let's. Should we play the track
from the top, please?
From the top. All right. Play.
Life is hard, you need a break when it all keeps piling up. No time to think or even sleep. So much to do, have to stay awake. Who knew life could be this way? Let me be your great escape. I wanna be your jailbreak baby.
All right. Oh, it stopped on our end.
All right. Yeah.
Finished on YouTube. So we're what, a good 20 seconds ahead of, or maybe more of. There's gonna be like this dead air where people will be like, "Fires?" No, I'm not.
Way to go, Jamie.
I should have been paying attention to the thing on my screen saying it was done, so we could start talking. Oh,
Well, there
I
you
was
have
enjoying the song. Eric, you look like a hostage.
Can you help? Only 3 times you need help.
Well, that is what, 2 months? We did Misery 2 months ago.
Something like that, yeah.
So we sat here and we did the live premiere of the music video for Misery, and then we asked what a reasonable time frame would be to releasing the next track. And our fans were horribly, horribly wrong about March 21st being a good day for that.
Our fans? I'm pretty sure that was your idea.
Yeah.
I was gauging public opinion about like available dates in the future that I thought we could all swing. 2 months seemed like plenty of time, but then we started like producing it and revisiting ideas and what was the end thing? So we ended up with the mix, four mix versions, which Kyle graciously did the recording, mixing, and mastering of. Thank you, Kyle.
Welcome.
And Jamie did the album art and handled the live stream. So thank you, Jamie. Eric did drums and percussion yet again. Thank you, Eric.
Yep.
So Jamie, I remember the day that we had played this track for the very first time, like trying to iron out how the song would be structured and what the final lyrics should be. We did that in the garage in Waldorf. It must be 2 years ago now, huh?
It wasn't even the garage. It was your little studio bedroom that you had set up.
That's right. I had done that in the office studio.
We have a video of us writing the song.
Oh,
That's right.
Cool. Use that little weird 360 camera that makes everything just bizarre looking.
Which is now lost, I'm sure in a New York venue. I think it was set up to do a 360 cam, and I like set it down and walked away and loaded up the car. And that camera is lost forever.
I mean, it was weird anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe that's better.
That's we're still years away from hosting the YTG VR concert, I guess.
Are you talking? Are you kidding? We can do it right now. I got the gear.
Oh, well, we're all going to Jamie's living room.
All right.
I'm down with this. Actually,
Jamie-
the gear's portable. We should do it at Kyle's house.
We should do it at Kyle's house.
House.
His basement's bigger.
So we all tracked in Kyle's basement. You
Which, to be
guys
fair,
started it.
Sounds nicer than basement. I mean, it's a fully finished, nice basement. I mean, if Kyle weren't hiding in
I mean, it is.
dark
Make
background, you
it
could
sound
see
like
it's
most
very- it's a
people
very
have
lovely
dirt
space.
floors or something.
Right.
When I say that we did it in Kyle's basement, I don't think they're imagining like a 19th century like New England basement.
Tell you what,
That was
we
a
should
utility
track.
room.
We should track the next song in that barn we shot in the Misery video in, because the acoustics in there were fantastic.
It was fantastic there.
Yeah, the drums would come out pretty good, I imagine, and vocals would come out pretty good. I wonder if there might be too much reflections for melody instruments otherwise. What do you think, Kyle?
Way to find out.
Well, I mean, if we're just running direct MIDI drums, direct bass, direct guitar with amp stems, direct keyboards, then I'm sure it'll sound the same as my wine cellar.
The point is not to use MIDI drums in the barn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I come up with 30 microphones and make it sound great.
The hard part is getting all of Kyle's DAW over there, like his entire setup.
Yeah, actually, I've got a portable
That's a good
rack,
point.
and as long as I've got a couple preamps and then the computer and then the converters and then it'd be kind of a hard.
I also only remember one working outlet.
Oh no, there's
in the barn.
Yeah.
there's more. There's plenty
In the rafters.
on the other side of the room. It's been wired for. They electrified it for the wedding when they put it there.
Right. Well, Jamie, do you want to tell us a little bit about what started the inspiration for the song?
It's written for a friend of mine who was just having a hell of a time. Like she's raising two boys, like going through a messy ass divorce. She and her husband own a company together, so that's making it even messier. Her mom died, and it's just the entire world was coming down on her all at once. And that's kind of what inspired it. Is like, just like take a break, get away. You're trying to do all this stuff at once, and it's,
And then we sat and like kind of moved bits and pieces around and put some melody to it. And
yeah, I came over to Dan's house with basically a couple, banged out chords and a kind of an idea of a melody in my head, and was like, "Here, play your guitar. Let's fix this. Let's make it a song." He did.
so let's talk about what it actually ends up sounding like.
Yeah,
How I originally recorded it.
in my head, I was thinking more of a pop punk vibe.
Of course
Lots
you
of
were.
crunchy chicka 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 kind of guitars, and now it's turning more of a less pop punk and more pop song. But it's catchy. It gets stuck in your head, and that's hey, if that'll sell T-shirts and records, I'm all about it. Yes, I will sell out.
So, Kyle, what were some of the like limitations that we ran into from a technological perspective? How is it that we did not end up with a pop punk song?
Jamie left the room actually, and we changed it while he was gone.
Yeah, I think it was one of those things where, like, I don't know if it was 100% clear that was the vision kind of going into the tracking session. It's difficult, like when you're in the final stages of production and you're doing mixing, to try to change sort of the overall dynamic of the song without certain elements being there. We definitely ended up with quite a few guitar tracks in the choruses, but I still think it drives. I still think it rocks, but like I think it's just sort of like we probably would have gone into like the pre-production phases with an idea in mind, and go at it from there. But yeah, I think Jamie likes heavy guitars more so than not, but we don't really have access to the heavy guitar tones. I think like your amp is still on the East Coast, and and
I'm not.
had limited ability to do the tracking remotely and send stuff over. So yeah, we did the best that we could with that, but yeah, I still think it sounds great.
Yeah, it
I'd
does
have
sound
to
good.
agree.
Cool little quirks in there too that we'd use instead of the traditional pop punk things, like the alien guitar part that we like to talk about. So
Yeah, that was neat. I'm
Yeah,
trying to remember exactly how that transpired, because we were all here when we recorded that.
I think Jamie had left. I think the three of us were still there, and Jamie was gone. And we
At that
started
point,
playing with
okay.
different sounds.
Well, as I recall, I had laid out the rhythm tracks for the electric guitar, and that seemed to be fine when it was a nice clean guitar tone, because I was using a DI box and not having access to my amplifier at my current location. And then when I tried to do like a solo there, we just weren't able to get the sustain out of the lead guitar part. We weren't able to it was really a question of going, well, okay, if it doesn't really sound good, we just won't use it at all. And I don't know if that translated into, let's experiment, or.
Yeah, I think.
I'm having a hard time remembering. Like, technically, what we ended up doing was you were playing rhythm guitar all the way through the song, and then it came to a moment in the song where everybody stops and then comes back in, and the acoustic guitar is just playing straight through. And I think at one point in time, you had said, "Hey, see what it sounds like if we don't play the acoustic guitar all the way through and try to fill it with some other, something else to."
That might have been me that actually suggested that.
Create space, and we just ended up flipping the acoustic guitar part in that section and adding a ton of like weird effects to it, and took on a life of its own. And then we just decided to run with that and to say, let's do more in this section, but keep that overall feel.
Well, I suppose we should probably let everybody listen to it again, and then we'll follow up on commentary.
We got 9 people watching right now, according to the stream. So let's let them hear again for those that just joined.
Sounds
Here's
good.
Jailbreak.
Life is hard, you need a break when it all keeps piling up. No time to think or even sleep. So much to do, have to stay awake. Who knew life could be this way? Let me be your great escape. I wanna be your jailbreak, baby. Come with me, we'll run away. I wanna be your jailbreak, baby. Even if it's just one night, I wanna help you see the light. Then we can be free if just for today. You need some time for yourself, always putting others first. A noble way to live your life, but sometimes you just gotta say, today's for me. I need a break. Let me be your great escape. I wanna be your jailbreak, baby. Come with me, we'll run away. I wanna be your jailbreak, baby. Even if it's just one night, I wanna help you see the light. Then we can be free if just for today. Pretend it's all just gone away. Hold my hand, I'll lead the way. Kiss me deep, forget your Let me be your great escape. I wanna be your jailbreak, baby. Come with me, we'll run away. I wanna be your jailbreak, baby. Even if it's just one night, I wanna help you see the light. Then we can be free if just for today. Come with me, we'll run away. Let me be your jailbreak, baby. Come with me, we'll run away. Let me be your jailbreak, baby. Come with me, we'll run away. Let me be your jailbreak, baby. Come with me, we'll run away. Let me be your jailbreak, baby.
All right. That is the end of the song.
There we go.
Sorry for the little hiccup at the very beginning there. I was trying to have it play back on my end, and I accidentally muted it for like half a second. Sorry, I won't do that the next time.
I just shared on Facebook because I can't post it on on the YouTube chat. But one thing I always ran into was the word is you need some time for yourself, always putting others first. And I try to make it sound like a T without it being very tight like a tiger. So it just ends up coming out like a D. And so inevitably, every time I hear it now, I always imagine chocolate pudding. Just but let's see. The other quirk I've shared before about lyrics in our music is I'm not afraid of Lorraine.
I'm not afraid of Lorraine anymore. Oh wow, that
I can never hear that.
the parody song writes itself.
That's right.
Weird Al, where are you?
It's been suggested we just come up with our own like spoof album of ourselves. I can get down with that. Mostly, especially since we already have all the music tracks, we just changed the vocal part. It sounds like we just need to write lyrics we could all agree on together.
Nice.
All right. So should we wrap? Should we do the Q&A? Should we get Zoom people on? Like,
I just had one funny story because this song I had never actually played the pop punk version before recording. So I got an acoustic guitar saying, here's your reference track, play to it, record to it. So I'm like, okay, go over to Kyle, lay it down, love it. I played a wide open 70s groove style in like halftime. And I give it back and say, hey, it's all done. And they're like, what is this? So yeah, we went back the next day and redid the drum parts at double speed with Jamie. Jamie came over to double check too.
It was a halftime feel in the chorus, if I remember.
Yeah, halftime feel. It was just wide open, just laid back, big pocket.
yeah, that would have ended up with a totally different version. If you still have that drum, maybe we should see if that's like the remix version.
Maybe that one will rock a lot more.
We should listen to guitars to it.
I'm perfectly fine with this.
What's that?
I'm perfectly fine with this.
Well, I think it would be great to have more than one version. I think what's really interesting, and we talked about it. We talked about like the goal of good songwriting is to try to write a song that no matter how it's presented, that it's got enough energy on its own to like kind of carry it. I think this is a really interesting compromise because like Jailbreak, it's got a lot of influences. I'm hearing a lot of Fuel and a lot of Jimmy Eat World like influences in the way that the song just turned out in general from a composition point. But from a production standpoint, I'm not even sure if I can think of an artist that it sounds like. So it still sounds like us.
Nope.
Hey, I have a. Can anyone hear us talking in the YouTube stream? I don't hear any talking on my monitor here. The music comes through.
Oh boy.
But we may have just been talking into the void here.
Very cool. There's still 5 people watching, so I guess we better just put the Zoom link in, right?
Yeah, add them to the Zoom call. So I'm able to add the music to the.
This is incredible. This sounds like the reason why live music is still a thing. How come? But wouldn't somebody comment on it if they couldn't hear us? You feel like somebody would say, like, "Hey, where's the audio?"
Somebody might. You would think.
There's like 5 people just laughing at us right now.
Watching our mouths flap.
How do we know we're not 4 of the 5?
Because I'm not on.
It's us and Jen or us and Diana or something. Oh, Jen says she can't hear us.
Fantastic.
Like the
So
whole
just-
time, or just since we came back from playing it the second time?
No, I think the whole time.
Oh, really? Nice.
I don't. Yeah, the music plays through, but like I don't think I set up audio. I don't think I set it to capture audio from Zoom. Just
You
the
were trying
window.
to select a second source, but you actually just changed the source. Maybe.
Well, I added for the music. I added an alternative source for the music, and that one shows in my audio mixer. Our what we're doing right now, not so much.
We have a group of lip reading fans who are just really into what we're doing right now.
God.
I am recording the Zoom meeting, and
Thank goodness.
I could theoretically superimpose it somehow or download it and re-upload it. So there's always that.
Yeah, just mix in the song at the appropriate spots.
One video where it's us talking, but no music, and then the other video of music and just.
I'm so sad that after all of that work and the triumphs that we had, that's what happened to the live stream.
It's like Spinal Tap, but with
I
modern
don't know, like
technology.
the 9 people were just watching us flap our lips in silence.
How long were they on?
Still on. Well, we've had 9 people watching. We've had 5 concurrent at any given time.
Nobody's joined us on the
Or
live
got
stream.
wise.
Nobody's joined us in the Zoom chat.
Maybe we
So
should try this again at 8. That was the dress rehearsal.
oh my.
Hold on, I'm Googling it now.
You're Googling what?
How to capture Zoom audio in OBS.
Oh, actually just have to add your audio source as your desktop audio, I think, or as your. Welcome
think
back
they
to
added Zoom
Yellow Tie Guy
source.
Fixes. This is our educational seminar on how to get Zoom and OBS to communicate with one another. Yeah, I have audio input capture, and then I have it as my device output.
Well, that's interesting. It's saying that you really need to, if you're hosting the Zoom meeting, you need to be joining as a guest. You should not be hosting and streaming at the same time.
Ooh.
That I think may have been the root of your problem, Daniel. So you're hosting this, which is why it's working when I'm streaming it.
Yeah, I've done this a number of times though with you all. We've done this on Facebook the first time we did it. We did it on YouTube successfully the second time we did it. So, but I guess from now on, the lesson learned from this is that like Jamie's got OBS, so somebody else is going to have to host the Zoom meeting. But I still can't play the audio from here, or you guys are going to be
I'm working on it.
getting all sorts of unhappy about it.
Are we
guys,
still live in the meantime? Are we still live?
Yeah, we are. Come on, we've already been silent on screen for this long.
First show back, we're definitely opening up for puppets, right? Spinal Tap.
I'm not even going to play an instrument. I'm just going to have the socks. Like,
We're definitely, yep.
all right, guys. Well, I think that this is going to be a good lesson for everybody.
Watch Yellow Tie Guy flounder.
Watch Yellow Tie Guy not successfully live stream the listening party.
The song definitely played at least.
Yeah, you know what? Like that's actually a good point. I could edit the video to be the like the song.
And then this part will make no sense to anybody at all.
Nobody.
Hey, I had like 30 seconds to get this set up, and I've never done it before.
It's
The fact
great.
we're online at all right now.
This was fun, guys. I think one way or the other, we've got a couple of ways to be able to dissect this and make some memories out of it. So
Next time we live broadcast us just recording and mixing it from start to finish.
well, maybe
Do it just live.
maybe what we'll do is we'll
Real time.
do, because we're doing this on Zoom and it's just us and then we're broadcasting. I will just have us do this on Zoom, and then the video will upload and we'll do it as an instant premiere. And then we'll have the Zoom link, like where we'll actually invite people to come and join, the after party in that regard. If anybody still trusts us to do this shit.
If not, it'll catch on to just, join for a good laugh.
That's right.
What silly thing is going to happen this time?
As an art piece, we should consider trying to recreate this problem live on stage. Like,
Well, normally Jen would be our test guest who would be watching and letting me know. Unfortunately, it's Match Madness right now, so that has all her attention.
you got to do what you got to do.
Rutgers and Houston are on.
Hey guys, thank you all for making music together. This has been a blast. Just even going through all of the, all of the pains involved of live streaming, but I mean the process of developing the song with you guys and being able to take something that didn't exist except in our minds and put it into, a physical, tangible thing, as a digital audio file is is like super cool. So I'm like very, very glad to be on this adventure with each of you.
Oh, you're watching the YouTube video now?
Sorry, I clicked on the wrong scene.
All right, guys, I'm going to run. I've got a little girl that's been waiting for me to get off the phone, as it were. So
Have a good night.
Good night.
thank you all. Peace.
Stop streaming in 3, 2, 1.